Hi, everybody! I'm back. You guys are so far away. I still don't have a tripod for this fucking phone. And it's driving me nuts. Once again, you're stacked up on a pile of VHS. It looks beautiful, but it's not stable at all. So you can jump if I hit the table. I had another great fucking weekend. Like, you would not fucking believe. I told you about the indoor dirt mall. Undisclosed location. I'm not telling anybody about that. Well, I did tell one person. And, I didn't tell him where it was. I may never take him there. So, it's cool. I'm still deciding. So, big day there. Oh my god. And I started, I started out on Saturday. Saturday kind of sucked. I went down, I told you last week I was going down to an area I haven't hit in a while. And I was going to hit like some of the Christian Jesus stores there. Because, I got a new plan. Brochures and everything. Go back and watch! Not going to explain it every time. So, I was thinking, I've had some pretty good luck down there. I was thinking it was going to be decent. It wasn't. It really wasn't. Hit some fucking disgusting Salvation Armies. Not like dirty or anything, just the organization. I feel dirty going in there. And I get a lot of dirty looks from the kind Christians that are there to, love their fellow man. Except for me. If you're wearing a fucking Uncle Creepy t-shirt, New coffee cup. You were thinking to yourself something was different. This is the 50 cent X-Files cup. That yes, you guessed it, got it at Jesus Thrift Store. It cleaned up very nice. It looked brand new. Welcome aboard, Mother. My mom found this for me, actually. She won't let me fucking forget. Every time it comes up, she says, I found that. I know! Thank you. So, yeah, Jesus Thrift Stores. Sad. I have to say, since I implemented my new Jesus Thrift Store plan, it has not been the gold rush that I thought it might be. Like, not at all. I'm thinking, wow, I haven't hit these fucking places in years. And, it's all about me. So I'm just in my mind, I'm thinking, these places have just built up their horror VHS and movies, just waiting for me to come back. That's not the case. I'm learning that it's not all about me, and that the fucking hipsters, are fucking me. So, yeah, it wasn't great. Let's get right to it, shall we? No point in sitting here, drinking coffee out of a fucking straw. I got another copy of Exorcist 3. Wait. You know what it is. It's a snapcase, clip, box, cardboard, whatever they're called. The original case. The prototype case for all DVDs to come, to follow. Actually, I think they didn't have a snap at first. They were just a lot of them were just cardboard. Hello, Angela. Angela says, oh, I have that exact one. Well, Angela, you have good taste, 1. 2, I have several copies of these now. I have one brand new that's still shrink wrapped that I don't want to open. Then I have one, as far as I can remember, I have one that's just like it got wet or something, and it's in bad fucking shape. So this is one this is a really nice one that I got for $2, and I got it to replace the one that's wet, and then I don't have to open the new one. You see how it works? You see how the hoarder mind works? The truth is out there, people. It's backwards, I know. Yes! I may have this as well. I don't remember. Fangoria. Remember Fangoria? Before they fucking screwed me on 2 years of subscription to their magazine? Assholes! And prior to that, turned down my app to, allow me to just stream their news feed on my app. They were like, how much are you going to pay us? And I was like, my app is free. And if you want to, it's just the headline of, all the stuff on your website. If you click on it, it takes people to your website. That's clicks! You stupid cunt! Sorry, ladies. She was a cunt! You know who you are, Rebecca. I digress. I don't want to look crazy. So I'm going to calm down. We'll get through this. Fangoria screwed me. Out of 2 years subscription to their magazine. They're not a friend of the app. And now, guess what? Life gave him a pinky in the asshole. No lube. Just a dry... Let's do a thumb. So, but they released, for a short period of time, they had a distribution label, and they were releasing a couple movies. I don't think I've ever officially seen one. I get them confused. There's a few of them. There's Axed, and then there's an Office one. It's called, Homecoming, or no, not Homecoming. Home Office. It's an office scenario. I can't remember. So I couldn't remember if I had that one or this one. And I got it. I'm starting to get a little excited when I see these Blockbuster cases. I hate Blockbuster. They fucking screwed mom and pop and fucking drove everybody out of business because they're greedy assholes. There's a piece of tape on here. What am I going to do with this now? I don't know. Oh, fuck. This is sticky. I don't know what to do with it. I don't want to stick it on anything important. Everything I have is important. Hold on. There we go. I'm back! So yeah, it's an ex-Blockbuster rental, clearly, in a Blockbuster case. And I hate Blockbuster, but I'm kind of coming around. I don't know. I mean, it's just that, they're gone, and I do have at the beginning of Blockbuster, I do have some fond memories. Juice box. So I'm turning around, as indicated by this. This is a Blockbuster exclusive that I found. These are all $2. But this is a Blockbuster exclusive. I couldn't find it on eBay. It even says on the disc. I might try to get this fucking marker off. It's in a Blockbuster case. Quite frankly, the description on the back sounds fucking delicious. And I would like to see it. It sounds like a really cool fucking movie. My fucking VHS turnout for Saturday was fucking pathetic. It was fucking pathetic. I think I might have got like maybe one more tape than that I'm going to show you because it's not horror, and I'm not going to show it on here. I got this Mysteries Beyond Our Reach. I'm reading it backwards too, everybody. Fuck you, Facebook, everybody. Say it. The only reason I got this is because it's a documentary hosted by the man himself, or narrated by, that's right, Dr. Spock, as a lot of people say. No, that's wrong. It's not Dr. Spock. It's Spock, and that's Leonard Nimoy, who played the character Spock. Dr. Spock, like, lost children or something. Something with children. Scariest Places on Earth. Also a documentary hosted by that dog-loving Linda Blair. There. And I enjoy the paranormal documentaries. Now this, I'm going to show you, it's not horror, I know. Just calm down, everybody. It's called Sing Along Video Multiplex Stereo Karaoke. You know, I got it really cheap. But the plan was, let me tell you a little story. The plan was, you know, like, to have this, like, hooked up on a TV, you know, like, here. And then when I'm doing a video, if I get a little bored or something, you know, I can bust into, I Want to Dance with Somebody. And, like, everybody can sing along. Well, guess what? I bought it and realized, you know, on my way home that, yes, you probably thought of it. The Fun Police, YouTube and Facebook, won't let you play these. They'll ban your video because everybody's trying to fucking cash in. It's not about protecting the artists. It's about the fact that Facebook and YouTube, they want to fucking exploit these people for money. They don't want the little guy to do it. They want to be able to do it themselves and get fucking cash for it. That's what it's really about. Think about it. So, Fun Police said no. Now I have this stupid video. Maybe I'll give it away in a contest or something that nobody would enter. I'm going to do an imitation of my wife drinking from a straw when she has lipstick on that she doesn't want to ruin. Pretty accurate, right, Mom? I will. Just let me know when you have one. Oh, Angela will, and Angela says she'll enter the contest if I have one. For the karaoke? I'll give you something better than that. I got a lot of stuff. Mom says F you. She's just pissed because when she drinks through a straw, she makes a little vagina out of her tongue. Watch. It's not gay, honey. Calm down. That's it for Saturday. Can you believe it? That is piss fucking poor, people. Piss fucking poor. That I'm lying. That is not all for Saturday. I got one thing. I mean, you know, it's not a horror movie, kind of, but like, you could use horror. My wife says it works and does not look that bad. Her little tongue vagina on the straw. It does. It works and it does. If you're a gamer, I got this. It was $3. It's a Videomatic brand. And these guys were fucking crazy. It's like a VHS tape holder. Only for games. But I'm not going to be able to show you hardly any of this. But it's cool as hell, because, one, it's got these trays for, what is it, Nintendo 64 and Super Nintendo. It fits those games. But you can take these out, and underneath are the little circle, half circle grooves that you can put jewel cases on. And it was for PlayStation 1 and Sega Dreamcast. So, like, you know, you got it all. If I was a fucking game collector, which I am not, I would put, like, my PlayStation, Sega Dreamcast CD games in here, because they're, you know, they come like in a jewel case, and then fucking put the inside, like, on top, these removable trays, and fill them up with your fucking Super Nintendo N64s. Let me struggle with that right in front of you. Don't worry about it. It's cool. I'm going to sell that. You can put horror games in it. That's why I showed. You know, you can put your Silent Hill and Resident Evil in there. And have a good time. If you've been fucking watching the Indoroid Dirt Mall that I've had so much luck at, I decided to go back again Sunday because I had such a fucking piss poor Saturday, and it paid off. In my mind, I'm like, one, I told you the story about the CD player last week that I saw a CD player and probably like 100 fucking CDs. He wanted $100 for it. I told him to sit on my fucking thumb, and so I didn't get that. Then he had like Laserdiscs. I bought 2 Laserdisc players. He still had another one. And he said he's probably going to get more VHS in. So I went back just mainly to see like if I could talk sense into him about the CD player. And 2, like, what did I miss last time? Maybe there was more in boxes that I didn't see. I was going to go back and give it a second pass. Well, I got back there and started going through the VHS, first and foremost, number 1. And they had a bunch of fucking like a bunch of stuff that I didn't see. They hadn't put out yet. And, oh my God, it was fucking phenomenal. Like, I didn't get as much as the first time. But, you know, some high quality fucking items. Let's start with this one. Again with the Blockbuster, right? What is wrong with you, you might say? What the fuck, Larry? Why are you getting the Blockbuster? I don't know. This is the Continental Big Box tape of Biohazard in a Blockbuster X rental. And, you know, they were 5 for $1-ish. Less if you haggle. And so I got it. There it is. I need more room. The Wraith! I have this on DVD, not VHS. And it seemed right, because I'm going to go see Clint Howard here in a few weeks. I'm making a pilgrimage to see that squirrely bastard Clint Howard and have him sign something. I don't know what yet. I still don't. I don't know. I don't get movies signed. Angela says, awesome, I love the Wraith. It is. It's just, I mean, Clint Howard in that with the fucking hair. It's just goofy. But, I don't know when I'm going to get signed yet. I'm tracking some posters and stuff on eBay. But, you know me. I'm cheap, and I don't like to pay full price for stuff. Galaxis? I guess is how you say that? With Brigitte Nielsen in it? That fucking Amazon? Never seen the movie. It's a nice copy. Other than that, which I forgot to take off. I promptly will after this video ends. X rental. But, I'm down with the sci-fi. I like sci-fi. There's sci-fi on the app. It's not, there's usually fucking creatures in this and stuff. People with, like, robots trying to kill people. It could be scary to people. You know what I'm saying? It's not all Star Wars, which isn't scary at all. The Pulse. I'm sorry. Pulse? Just Pulse. I saw this for the first time recently, and I really enjoyed it. This is not a good copy of it. It's chewed up. It was worse. You should have seen it before I fucking cleaned it. It had like a bunch of fucking sticker residue all over the back, and I straightened it out a little bit. But, I forget who sent it to me. Somebody just recently released it on Blu-ray. Oh, it's embarrassing. It's like a sponsor of mine. I don't fucking know who released it. Angela? You got all the answers. Who released Pulse on Blu-ray? Mom, look it up quick. Somebody look it up and tell me. I saw that they sent a Blu-ray for me to review. And I watched it and I really liked it. It was fucking... There's a message there about technology and stuff, Not enough to, like, hurt your brain pan, but, like, I married a vampire. I already have this. I have not watched it yet. It sounds terrible. The only reason I got another copy is because I know that, it's like a $15 tape. And I'm going to watch it. I have to. Like, I do it with good intentions to watch these things. And then, I'll, rewind, exercise the tape, rewind, fast forward that shit. Put it in a pile. And, the horror comedies kind of sit there while the serious movies get watched. I try. I got Teen Vamp that I've been trying to watch for, a month. And, this will be... probably even worse. Mainly because it says, from the producers of The Toxic Avenger and Nuke 'Em High. Yes. Melissa, my wife, Mill Creek. Thank you, Mill Creek, for sending me that Blu-ray. It was a decent copy, I remember. I think I gave it a good review. As always, gotta stay hydrated on the Florida tap water. It's the thickest, most nutritious water in the country. Maybe the world. Thank you, Angela, for the effort. For the effort. I appreciate it. Yeah, it was a nice Mill Creek puts out, mostly just, low-budget compilations, but they put good movies on their compilations. There's some treasures in there, usually. The 50 movies on one fucking DVD pack, all that shit. But they do a good job of picking the movies. They're not the best quality, obviously, but, they do a good job of picking them. But that Pulse Blu-ray, that was nice. As I recall, I'd have to look it up. I'm sitting here holding this. I should probably talk about it. It's called Deadly Harvest, everybody. It's a movie I've never heard of, but I did a little research. And it's like a post-apocalyptic future where there's no food. That's right, no food. And it's based on a novel, I think, by Heather Graham. If it is the same story. I'm sitting here reading the back as I'm stalling for time, and it doesn't say anything about her on here. As a matter of fact, it says it was written by Martin Lager. That doesn't mean anything. I still might be right, because he might have done the adaptation of the novel, and she wrote the original story. I gotta check IMDb. Somebody could look it up for me. That would be nice. So, we're finishing up. Last time at the indoor dirt mall, I got a fucking... I got this. Let me just say that. Vampire at Midnight. I got a copy of it. It's like, $25 tape. Not released on digital. And I'm excited to watch it. I haven't watched it yet. But what's better than having like one of these? Why am I showing it a week later? Because I found two. There was another one last Sunday, and it's a nicer one. It's in better shape. There's no sticker on it that I can't remove safely. And it doesn't have like the... I think this has like the far more... Is that what it is? Far more? The old... It must have been a big rental chain. Never saw one. I'm not sure where they were. Yeah, Farmore. P-H-A-R-M-O-R. I think it must have been a chain of video stores that I didn't have in New York or Florida. So I'm not sure where they're from. But like I get tapes from there all the time. Maybe it was in Florida before I moved here. I don't know. So I got two of these now. Isn't that exciting? I mean... I don't know what I'm gonna do. I gotta watch it and then I gotta watch it and then judge what I'm gonna do with it. Like, am I gonna sell them or keep them both? Because people say I'm crazy. I'm a crazy hoarder. Look at this. A Thorn EMI video. It's a Betamax, everybody. Look at it. And it's the Warrior of the Lost World. What a great fucking cover. Oh shit, hey Mando. Mando says that Fairmore was like a Target back in the day. Oh, no shit. Really? Must have been a Florida thing. Yeah, Mando? Oh, you grew up here, so... That just blew my mind. They must have rented videos. I'm gonna have to look that up. I get the tape. They fucking stamped, like they always did a red fucking ink stamp. Oh, they had the cheapest rentals at the time, Mando says. Okay, well thanks, buddy. That's good info. I always wondered about that, because I find them all the fucking time. And it was a Florida thing, Mando says. Cool. Yeah, so look how cute this is. A little Betamax. I love they just put the huge fucking stamp on it. It's a really cool X-Rental. I actually just took a picture of this and posted it in my mom and pop video live album of stickers. Every time I find a mom and pop store, or what I think is a mom and pop store, I don't know, I take a picture of it and put it in my photo album on Facebook. It's a little tribute. But how cool is this? Really good shape. And I do have a beta player, sorta. Although I would be afraid to put this in there because it's really fucking nice. Now, this was the thing I was most excited about out of the VHS that I found at the fucking indoor dirt mall just before dawn. I see this all the time. I guess it's an old slasher. But I see people like posting this in the VHS groups all the time, and I'm like, man, that is just the coolest fucking cover, and it just looks fucking cool. I mean, I just love that. fucking image there. It's not in the best shape. It's got some lots of fucking tape on it. As you can see, that's like some packing tape. There's some scotch tape. Scotch tape down here. But the tape is in really good shape. Like the labels and the tape, it all looks really nice. So there's that. That's all the movies. It's a pretty good fucking haul. Just by Sunday alone, I went into fucking crazy mode in that fucking indoor dirt mall again. I overload. So, a quick little story. Still on the indoor dirt mall. One more thing. I've desperately been trying to... I have a VCR/DVD recorder that I got for $10 at an estate sale. Now, the problem with... It works great. The problem with it is it didn't come with a fucking remote. And apparently, I got the fucking VHS or VCR/DVD recorder that has the most rare fucking remote ever fucking made. Like, literally, I can't buy one. It's not that they're expensive. I can't buy one. No one has them for sale. They're all been out of stock for fucking months. And it's impossible for me to buy one. And when I say that, I don't say it lightly because we're talking days and days and days of fucking searching online. There's actually like used electronic or just specifically remote websites. None of them have them. And when they do have them, they're like $40. I was willing to pay the $40 because in Toshiba's infinite fucking wisdom, they said, hey, let's release a fucking a VCR/DVD recorder that's pretty much fucking useless without the remote. I cannot record anything from VHS to DVD, which is what I'm trying to do. I have some stuff. It's old. It's fucking, it's losing its fucking magnetism. The tapes. And like, I'm just trying to make a quality digital copy so that I can save it. Now, I'm not allowed to do that. It plays tapes and DVDs, and that's it. And the only thing I need to do, this is the funny part, the only thing I need to do is just to be able to change the speed of the tape and the DVD so that it records accordingly. It can only, without adjusting the speed of the DVD, it only can record 1 hour at a time. And it's a 4-hour program I'm trying to do. That's a lot of fucking DVDs, and, it's not practical. So, I've been looking for either, one, a remote for that, or just, I could get probably 4 more DVD recorders / VCRs for the $40 that I'm going to pay for the fucking remote. So I've been looking for that stuff. And of course, when you're looking for it, you never find it. Until I go to the wonderful, the glorious indoor dirt mall that I found. And they have stacks of them. With remotes, without remotes, with the manual. So I found something better. I thought, it's awesome. Don't get me wrong. It's just a DVD burner. I tested one. It had the remote and the manual. Didn't work. I tested another one, just the remote. Put a DVD in just to see the door opens. I'm not doing electronics testing because I already used it, and I'm not going to lie to you people. When I do an electronics testing, they're legit. I actually sit on these items for fucking weeks sometimes with the fucking curiosity gnawing away at me. until I go crazy, and then I finally get to fucking do it live on here. But there's not going to be any bullshit. I'm not going to pretend that I didn't test this. I had to, because it's been so long, and I become obsessed. So, I tested it at the store, put a DVD in. It was throwing an E1. It just said E1 on the display. The DVD would play for 20 seconds and then stop. And so, like, I quickly looked that up online. A lot of people said, like, you know, in the forums that you could reset the player completely, and it would fix the problem. Other opinions on what to do. It didn't seem like a big deal, and so I took it to the dude with my stack of VHS, and I said, you know, $7. I had 11 VHS and a DVD burner, which I should probably show, right? What am I doing? It's this fine unit here, which you won't fit on the screen, but what brand is it? I forget. It's a Philips. It's a Philips DVD burner. No VHS, DVD burner. So I took it up, I said $7. He was like, oh, we got $10 on this. And I was like, I can't do $10, and I'll tell you why. When I put a DVD in, it throws an E1 error code. Now that may not be a big deal, I didn't lie to him, but it also could be a tremendous deal, and I'm going to get screwed out of fucking $10. I will give you $5 for these, and $2 for the 11 VHS that I got. And he said, okay. Because he doesn't know how to haggle, and he just gives the shit away. So I get home, I install the manual, or I download the manual for this. I came to find out that not only is it a DVD burner, but it's got a fucking hard drive in it, 160 gigabyte hard drive. Isn't that fun? 160 gigabyte hard drive where you can fucking hook up like external things like VCRs and whatever, or record straight off the DVD onto the hard drive. You just like record it onto the hard drive. Then you have a digital file of everything, and you can burn it to fucking DVD or write it on VHS. Holy shit! For $5. I got it home. I figured out that it was on hard drive mode, and that every time I put a DVD in and started to play it, it was actually playing a 20-second video file of it was just blank. It was just a black screen of 20 seconds, and then it would shut down. That's what it was saying. That like you're playing this file, it only plays for 20 seconds, and then it's over. It wasn't even trying to play the DVD. Problem fucking solved. No issues. Well, there is one issue. The component jack input doesn't work. You know, it's a bit of a letdown. I only have the S video works. I only have one thing with S video for as far as VHS go, or VCRs go. I have a bunch of VCRs, but like none of them have S video, except, guess what? The one that I couldn't get a remote for. It's a nice one. So the component jack doesn't work. I can get an adapter which is like, you know, goes into the S video jack, and then it has like 3 components that you can plug in, and you know, I need to get one of those. Other than that, this thing works like a fucking dream, and I got it for $5, 160 gigabyte hard drive with, Jesus, easy, with an upside down remote. Maybe that's why it was $5. For somebody like me, that it doesn't get any more exciting than that. I've been obsessed with this ever since, trying to get the highest quality of output of videos. It's a fucking thing that keeps me up at night and depresses me. It's still ongoing. It's still ongoing. But I gotta go. I'm meeting somebody from Craigslist on Saturday. I'm going to have something else cool. I'm going to do a little, for reals this time, a little electronics testing. Craigslist if I don't get raped and killed. And then I'm heading out I'm heading out. I'm not saying where. To find more stuff to show you next Friday at 2 o'clock. Please come back. And get the fuck out of my house. Bye.